Hey guys, and welcome back. We last left off, we were just about to get started with all of our machineries. Done a little bit while we were away. I've been working with my chickens. As you can see, they're getting quite numerous. So I think it's about time we cut back on a few of them again. Chickens, chickens, come on. No way, we've got a nice lot of feathers. I'll take a few more, I'm sorry, my friends. But it is for my own good. That'll do. How many eggs we got? Eggs. One chickie. Gotta be careful. With me, the first time I've killed a chicken that's just hatched by throwing more eggs at it. Okay, right. So, what are we doing today? Or what have I done, actually? Well, I set the beehives working again. These things, oh yay, even more honey. I think this is the second round I've had since you guys last here. I've put these things into 2 of the hives. I've left an extra drone there just because I can, and I want to see if it makes any difference. If the drone's still there at the end of it, probably didn't. But if it disappears by the end, then it's always had some sort of effect. These things really easy to make, but it won't let me check the recipe. It's just it's a square of sticks, and in the centre you want a piece of string. Nice and simple. Right, I've also built this notice board. All little things that we need to work on. The top row, we really need to do it in that order. But this row is just as and when we feel like it. To start with, we need power though. Then we need to find a way of storing it and maybe having some sort of central hub where we can send power out to various different places. And then we've got our machines. The type of power we'll be working on first will be a wind farm. Then we'll be working even on a hydro-powered farm. So, all that goody goodness. And then obviously the fire is thermal energy, which will require lava. So that's a little bit dangerous, but I have a nice little way of working it where it's no danger whatsoever. Something else I've also been doing while you were away, I realised that if we're going to work on the machines, we will need some rubber. So I went out and found some rubber trees, which are these stalky things here. They do come with a load of leaves around them, but in fact, where did I put that shrub? Oh, it's this one. This is what the normal tree looks like. You can usually tell it from a distance because it's got 2 single blocks on top of each other, on the very top. All I do is take out the leaves attached to the trunk, so the rest of the leaves decay, and give a chance of some more saplings. I've got 5 already. We'll keep hold of them for now. You harvest rubber from the rubber trees with these little golden nods. It depends on your texture pack, of course. And you use a tree tap, which is just 4 blocks of any sort of wood. Sorry, 5 blocks in this tree sort, in this tap sort of position. Right click, sticky resin comes flying out. That little hole will refill over time. This one has. And it will keep doing that. It doesn't need any leaves on the tree, as you can tell. That one's just refilled. But if you quickly, or if you constantly tap it when it's only got 1 load, you can break it so that it never refills. And also you can't, like, I've got some rubber wood here, I can't just bing. I can't expect that to start producing anything. Nope. So we'll come back to this periodically. and pick up some more rubber. So what you do with the sticky resin is you simply throw it, I've already got some there, into a furnace. That'll cook away. The most efficient way of doing it is with an extractor, but we don't have one of them just yet. It's definitely one of the first machines you could build though, because you're going to need so much rubber. Right, so what we need first is our wind turbine, windmill. Take that, 4 bits of iron in the corners, easy enough, and a generator. First new block to create. Right, they take a re-battery, 3 refined irons, and an iron furnace, or a machine block and a normal furnace. And a machine block is just 8 refined iron. Overall it takes up the exact same amount of iron. Ooh, what have we got? Is that just sand? He looks happy. In a creepy sort of... Nope, nope, not looking at you. Oh, balls. Go on then, Lanky. Where you at? Is he going away? Yeah, he's not coming back. Good. Okay, right. Where was I? Oh yeah, it takes the same amount of iron, but for the machine block you have to reforge the iron. So it takes up some resources to do that. So it's better to make the iron furnace and then power it that way. Oh, we're out of wood. That's okay. Okay. Pink. So we know how to make the iron furnace. We know how to make the reforged iron. How to make the re-battery? Now, unfortunately, something about the way the mod works is you can't get the recipe from that one, but you can get the recipe from that one. I don't know why, it's just the way it works. So, to get a re-battery you need some redstone, some tin, which we have plenty of, and a copper cable. And to get a copper cable you need 3 bits of copper surrounded by rubber. You can just put the copper, got some on there already, in the line and get the cables, which you can use to run power between things without having to worry about rubber, but you can electrocute yourself on them and they're not very efficient. And you can always make them and then just put some rubber next to it. But for simplicity's sake, I just like to do it this way. And you get 6 straight iron. Cool. Right, so we've got the tin, we've got the redstone. Pink, 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 pink. And on at the top, we have our first re-battery. You can use these in quite a few different recipes for things. You can also use them to power things. You can charge them up, put them into your machines, so you don't actually need cables between them, but then you need to manually move things about. So it's depends how much effort you're willing to put into it, really. Right, if we make our first wind turbine now, or first generator. Oh, right, we were making lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of generators. You can put fuel into them and they'll generate EU, which is the power that industrial craft works off. If we make 4 more, because we're going to need a lot of wind turbines. I think 8 is a good starting point. I don't normally get any more than that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see how it goes. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We just start with 4 of them. And we'll need that with the generator. Cool, we have our 4 windmills. Right, now, how do you work them? Well, you could just pop them down on the ground, but they wouldn't be completely proficient. I think think they work on a 8 block diameter in all directions from them, and every empty air block they have they can use to generate power. Every block that has something in it they can't use. So if I put it down here, over half of the space they cover won't be able to produce any power. So obviously you want to build it up. How high? Well, actually the higher you go, the stronger the wind is. And I believe somewhere between 80 and 90 is optimal. But if you go too high, and there's a day where the wind generates too powerfully, they can break. So you generally want to keep them between 80 and 90, not really go too high. We already are quite high up, so we don't need to worry too much about cables. Now, how are we going to get the power from them back down to here? Don't have any silver, do I? That would have been preferable. Well, what we use is cable. Now we can use the copper cable we've got, but they're really inefficient. They use one EU per block they travel, and the wind generators don't generate that much power between them. So if we use copper cables, they're going to trickle power into our network, which we don't really want. Gold is a bit better, but it's still not amazing. Mostly I only ever use gold cables for recipes, and twice insulated gold cables. The HV cables are what you use for the most high powered constructions, like your nuclear power plant, which we may get into one day, but I'll say no more for now. Ultra low cables I've never used. I don't even know how to make them. I don't see the point in them because they're really, really, really bad, basically. And I'm sure there are uses for them, but I've never come across them. What we want is the glass fibre cables. Ooh, what's this? Industrial diamond. So, how do you make your glass fibre cables? Glass fibre cables lose something like 0.01 EUs per block, so they're amazing. If we had some silver, we could make 6 per diamond, but we don't, unfortunately, so we'll only make them 4 with glass redstone. Some glass. If we bring up the recipe and then click this little question mark, it'll give us a ghost pattern that we can match all our blocks to. And sweet. So let's make, even if we don't use all of the glass and all of the fibre here for the windmills, it will come in use at some point. So there's no problem having the circles. Like I said, it's definitely better to get silver, but we don't have any, so we're going to have a small loss with the diamonds, unfortunately. Right. I think we'll have all of our machines. Bring out the big map. Load, there we go. I don't want to build it too close to all this because I'm going to start restricting my space, and there isn't really a reason to do that because the world is infinite. Why would you build everything in one spot? So if we start building our factories over here, or at least our power generation over here. Oh, that's extra wood would be great actually, because my iron furnaces excuse me. Oh no! All my iron furnaces are going through my wood stocks quite quickly, which is fine, I don't mind that. And once we get our power generating, generators up and running for a decent amount. Creepers. We can upgrade the iron furnaces to electric furnaces, and with the electric furnace and the windmill and the water mills on renewable power, because they don't take any blocks, any resources to generate power, then we can smelt things for absolutely nada, which is great. Then we can use our coal for other things. How the hell did the egg get all over there? Okay, anyway, what we need... Is that all the rubies I've got left? No, I've got loads more. We need sticks. I need new axe. 2 sticks. Pick up the damn sticks. God. Yes. Oh, I might as well sleep while we're here. So, we'll clear out an area. We will set up... Oh, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. When we generate all this power, where's it going to go to? We need somewhere to store it, right? So, what we need is something called a bat box, a battery box. It's the basic energy storage. It holds 10,000 EUs. I think the next one up holds 600,000, which is the MFE, and the MFSU holds, is it a million? Some amount of millions. I'm not exactly sure right now. Sorry, can we... What's that? Oh, I built a transformer. Whoops. That's okay, we'll need that at some point. Of course, yeah, Batbox needs batteries, which is why I built all those extra batteries. We didn't build extra batteries, but we can build them now. Did I build extra batteries? No, used them all. Yeah, the transformer will be very helpful later on. The Batbox puts out energy at 32 EU per tick, and that's the maximum any machines can take. The MFU, the second one, puts out EU at 128 ticks per second. So any machines hooked up to that much power explode. So we use the transformers. Now, what we want is to drop a load of this crap. Gunpowder, rubber tree, glass, chickens. There's no real sense or rhythm to this, just throwing stuff in at the moment. We'll have to get our sneeze. Oh. Excuse me. We're going to have to get our sorting systems up and running at some point. Right, if I remember correctly, it's that Batbox. There we go. Right. So, as I was saying here, the Batbox can hold 10,000 EU, which is perfect for what we need to start with. Probably end up building 2 or 3 of them, or I might just jump straight to the MFE. Oops. MFE, yeah. Oops. And there's MFSU. It takes 4 diamonds surrounded in redstone, which creates the energy crystals, and then there's the gold wire I was mentioning earlier. If you've got the resources, they're not that bad to make, but if you don't, 4 diamonds plus a load of okay. 4 4 diamonds plus the redstone, plus the gold. I like the mining part of Minecraft, but when you need diamonds, when you need gold, or when you need a particular thing, I don't like that, because I've got no way of knowing what I'm looking for is, and I could spend an hour digging around and just be within a block's space of innumerable resources and miss every single one of them. One of the things I liked in Tekkit, the equivalent exchange mod, there was some very broken things in it that people didn't like. They thought it was cheating, which I can understand, but then it's like, you know, if you think it's broken and cheating, don't use it. But one of the things they had was a divining rod, which would scan the area ahead that you clicked on and tell you the EU value of all the items. So once you started to learn what things were, like a diamond was 8,000 odd, if you scanned and it said, oh, there's 8,000 odd this way, you know, all you need to do is just dig that way and you'll come across it. It was like a 3x3 grid, and depending on what level you had, depending on how far out it could scan. I like that. So you still have to dig, you still have to navigate around lava pits and things like that. I consider that less cheating than the quarry, which just digs everything up in an area. And I'll prove that later by making a quarry, because I have no problem with that. Right, this is a nice big area. Did bring my shovel, did I? No. Okay, so we'll start that later. The back box has several different colours on its sides. The light brown ones are power in, the green one is power out. Nice and simple. Right. Now, oop, no, wrong button. That's not going to work, obviously. Bum, bum. Right, what we at? Just above my map is my coordinates and my height. So, ding, ding. If we go to 84, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then we put a windmill on the end of that. Ta-da! And that's that power, generating power. And it'll be feeding right into our back box. The reason I put this block out to the side is because these are like half blocks. As you can see, I'm going up and down as I move on and off it. So I can't go out like this and place a full size block on the edge of it, because I'm technically in that block. So I blocked the block. I need to eat. Nom 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 nom. Right. Clearly I don't have anywhere near enough fibre. But I can get 2 more of these things down. And I'll come back to the third. What is that? Add 9. It's on 6. So it's 3, 4. Same again. To the side. 1 more down. There's the block. Ba-doop-boop-ba-doo-doop-boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as far as I know, like I said, these wind farms take up a 8 diameter area around them. Overlapping areas don't matter. As ow, I'm okay. I'm fine. Fine. The worst part of that actually is the fact I have to do this to get rid of that block. Right. That was silly of me. I must have slipped. Right, that's all tidy. Now, if we check the back box, look, we have power slowly going up. Yay. Oh, it's 40,000, not 10,000. That's good. That's good. And we can always boost the power by dropping a generator down next to it, or connecting a generator with cables, of course, and feeding it coal and wood and such. Right. I think wood works actually. I don't know. Yep. That'll burn away. And as you can see, excuse me, it's going up faster. It actually produces 750 per bit of wood. It's pretty good actually. Cool. Right, so we've got our very beginning power being generated. Yay. So the next step is to use this power for good or for evil. But yeah, so I think we'll leave it there for now. I checked the time selling the episode and running. I foolishly didn't check the time when I started. I also foolishly didn't put this into full screen mode. Let's see if it records my toolbar. But yeah, let's see what the what we can come up with next time. So for now, wheat. Bye bye. Hello again. This is a basic little bonus. I've just gathered up all my wheat, and I wanted to show you just how much seeds and wheat I got from it. So I don't think I'll be going hungry anytime soon. That's 3 stacks of bread there with a little bit left over, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full stacks and a half stack of seeds. And I still haven't used up all the bread from the last. I think that was just 1 stack of bread I managed to make. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I'm now going to go plant it, and I don't know, find something to do with this wheat, I suppose. Compact it. That's how to make wheat. What can you make wheat with? I can make cookies. I do have some cocoa beans. Feeder module? Oh, no, I don't care about that. Compost. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're going to need that for our plant ball. Created wheat. What created wheat do? Makes wheat. Apparently. Okay, cool. Right now, the fact that we make fertilizer is good. So let's keep all this wheat. This is good. This is very good. Okay, right. Bye.